Hi, welcome to Finance with Fur. Renting versus buying in 2025. What's smarter and how to make money from both? So you're wondering, should you rent or buy a home in 2025? With housing prices through the roof, interest rates all over the place, and rent getting more expensive by the day, it's no wonder people are confused. Is buying still the dream? Or is renting the smarter move right now? Here's the thing. Neither renting nor buying is automatically better, but one of them might be better for you, depending on your situation, goals, and how you use your money. In today's video, we're breaking it all down. What makes the most sense in 2025, how to think about this decision, and most importantly, how you can make money whether you rent or buy. Let's get into it. 10. Buying isn't always the smarter option. For years, everyone's been told the same thing. Buying a home is the best investment you can make. But let's be real, that's not always true, especially in 2025. Right now, home prices in many cities are still sky high. Interest rates are making monthly mortgage payments way more expensive than they were just a few years ago. And let's not forget property taxes, insurance, repairs, maintenance, and unexpected stuff like busted pipes or roof leaks. Buying a house is a big deal. And if you're stretching your budget just to say you own something, you could end up house poor and stressed out. So no, buying isn't automatically the smartest move for everyone. Timing, location, and financial goals matter a lot. 9. Renting gives you flexibility, and that's valuable. People love to trash renting. They say, you're just throwing money away. But renting actually gives you something super valuable. Flexibility. When you rent, you can move more easily. You're not locked into one location. You're not stuck with a mortgage if your job changes or you want to travel. You're not paying for big repairs or renovations. And in 2025, that flexibility can be a financial advantage. If the housing market drops or better opportunities pop up somewhere else, renters can pivot fast. Plus, renting can free up money to invest in things that grow faster than real estate, like a business, stocks, or your own skills. So no, renting isn't throwing money away. It's paying for freedom and options. 8. Buying makes sense when you stay put and build equity. Now let's talk about when buying does make sense. If you're planning to stay in one place for at least 5 to 10 years, buying a home can help you build equity over time. Instead of paying rent to a landlord, you're paying off your own mortgage. And over the years, your home can increase in value. That equity becomes a powerful financial tool. You can borrow against it, sell for a profit, or even rent it out later. But the key word is time. If you're only going to live there for 2 or 3 years, buying might cost you more in closing fees, moving costs, and market risk than it's worth. So ask yourself, am I in this location for the long haul? Am I ready to take care of a home? If yes, buying might be the better move. 7. How to run the numbers the right way. Here's where a lot of people mess up. They don't actually run the numbers. Buying versus renting isn't about emotions, it's math. Take your down payment, monthly mortgage, property taxes, insurance, HOA fees, and maintenance costs. Then compare that to what you'd pay in rent. Don't forget opportunity cost, meaning what you could do with that money if you didn't tie it up in a house. For example, let's say you have $50,000 saved up. You could use that for a down payment. Or you could invest it in an index fund, start an online business, or use it to earn passive income. If the house won't grow in value faster than your money would somewhere else, it might not be the better investment. Use tools like rent versus buy calculators, but also think about your goals and priorities. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. 6. Renting doesn't mean you can't build wealth. A lot of renters feel like they're behind because they don't own property. But here's the truth. You can absolutely build wealth while renting, and sometimes faster than homeowners. If you keep your rent low and live below your means, you can invest the difference. Stocks, ETFs, rates, side hustles, online businesses. There are so many ways to grow your money without owning real estate. In fact, there are plenty of millionaires out there who rent because they use their cash to invest in income-generating assets instead of tying it all up in a house. The key is being intentional. Don't just rent and blow all your extra money. Rent smart, invest the rest, and you'll build wealth your own way. 5. Buying isn't the only way to make money in real estate. Even if you don't live in a house you own, you can still make money through real estate. There are tons of strategies like REITs, real estate investment trusts. These are like real estate stocks. You can buy shares for as little as $10 and get paid from rental income and property growth without owning any physical buildings. House hacking. Buy a small multi-unit property, live in one unit, and rent out the others. Your tenants pay your mortgage. Short-term rentals. Buy a property in a tourist area and list it on Airbnb. This works great if you have help managing it or use automation tools. Rental arbitrage. This is where you rent a property long-term and then re-rent it short-term on platforms like Airbnb. Yes, it's legal if you get permission, and people are making serious money doing it. So even if you're not living in your own home, you can still be a real estate investor. You just have to get creative. 4. When renting is actually safer than buying. Here's something nobody tells you. Renting can be less risky than buying. When you rent, you know exactly what your monthly costs are. If the market crashes, not your problem. If the roof leaks, not your bill. If you lose your job, you're not stuck with a mortgage you can't pay. Buying a home means taking on risk, financial risk, market risk, even location risk. If your neighborhood goes downhill, your home's value can drop. If your furnace breaks, it's your expense. So depending on your life situation, like if your income isn't stable or you might move soon, renting can be a smarter financial move. 3. Buying is best when it aligns with your life goals. A house isn't just an investment, it's a lifestyle decision. If owning a home is part of your dream, having a backyard, customizing your space, planting a garden, raising a family in one spot, then yes, buying can be 100% worth it. Even if it costs a little more, you're paying for the lifestyle you want. But if you value freedom, flexibility, and low responsibility, renting might suit you better, even if you can technically afford to buy. In 2025, it's not about what's better, and it's about what fits your life. Money is important, but it's not the only thing that matters. 2. Making money while renting. Real strategies. Let's talk real strategy. If you're renting but still want to build wealth, here's what you do. Live below your means. Keep housing costs low so you can invest more. Invest monthly. Use that extra cash to invest consistently in things like index funds or dividend stocks. Start a side hustle. Use your time and flexibility to start something that can grow, like a freelance gig, e-commerce, or digital product. Learn skills that increase your income. Renting gives you freedom. Use it to get better at making money. Look into rental arbitrage. Rent one place to live and rent another to sublet. If you do it right, the profit can be massive. So yeah, you don't need a mortgage to build a money-making life. 1. The smartest choice in 2025 is the one that aligns with your goals. Here's the bottom line. In 2025, the smartest choice isn't renting or buying. It's choosing the option that works best for you and your goals. If you want stability, long-term equity, and you're financially ready, buying could be great. If you want flexibility, less risk, and more freedom to invest in other things, renting can be the smarter move. Both paths can lead to wealth. Both can help you build the life you want. The key is making the decision with your eyes wide open and using your money intentionally. Whether you're a renter or an owner, the real win is when your money is working for you. So, renting versus buying in 2025. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. But now you've got the facts, the strategies, and the mindset to make the right choice for you. If this video helped clear things up, hit that like button. Share it with someone else who's stressing over this decision. And don't forget to subscribe for more no-fluff money and lifestyle content. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one.